China's thousands of years old, huge history. So they're very, very proud. When you travel around China, you really start to understand that. You feel it. And also, a lot of people are very proud of their community. Probably the most important thing for me, though, one of the most important, is families. Where's their loyalty? Primarily, it's the family. I mean, take care of their parents, their kids, and that family unit is really strong in China, and I don't think a lot of Americans really understand that. Another point I don't think they understand is the Chinese are just like us. Americans and Chinese people are the same. Same hopes, fears, desires, both worried about income, food on the table, taking care of their kids, education of the kids, addressing air and water pollution, decent health care, be left alone a little bit, pursue their dreams. It's the same. We're exactly the same. And if more Americans would think about that and realize that and say, gee, they're just like us. They have the same hopes, desires, and fears as we all do. People are people. That's human nature. And I think that's more Americans should understand that. Something else that Americans just don't understand at all. The streets in Chinese cities are safe. There's no crime. There's no shootings. They're safe. You can walk out in the middle of the night. When I was serving, I met with a group of students from a mid-country city, big city. About 20 or 30 of those students were going to go over to the United States, to go to the University of Missouri. And they asked me lots of questions. All the questions revolved around safety. Until recently, by far, most Chinese students would go to America. We processed in the embassy 300,000 visas a year of Chinese students wanting to go to America. They like the openness, they like the freedom, academic freedoms, and the schools, colleges are really good. And most Chinese kids, like kids everywhere, especially Chinese kids, they want to really study, better their education. They want to, do well, and it's kind of a survival mentality in China more than there is in the U.S. So I think it's just that Chinese already know a lot of America, I think, but if they were to travel more, they'd realize, hey, they're just like us too. They got the same hopes and fears. What are we fighting about? We're really the same. And so I felt, after I came back from China, that I wanted to set up a program where I can get Montana college-age students out to travel, get out of their comfort zone, travel, frankly, go to Washington, D.C., internship programs there, it's nonpartisan, but also send about 20, 30 kids, college-age kids to China, Hong Kong. And the last group that came over recently, after post-COVID, man, they were treated with just open arms.